Vibe coding platform Lovable reportedly suffered a breach that exposed users' AI chat histories, source code, and database credentials. This is reported by Polymarket. I guess they're a media company now. Polymarket breaks this news, or maybe somebody else did. Not exactly sure, but there's this account, Impulsive Weezer, OSINT, and they say here Lovable has a mass data breach affecting every project created before November 2025. He says, I made a Lovable account today and was able to access another user's source code, database credentials, AI chat histories, and customer data are all readable by any free account. NVIDIA, Microsoft, Uber, and Spotify employees all have accounts. The bug was reported 48 days ago. It's not fixed. They marked it as duplicate and left it open. Now they continue here, and he says, here's how I accessed another user's profile, listed their public projects, and downloaded the source code of an admin panel for Connected Women in AI, a real Danish nonprofit. The project was last edited 10 days ago. The developer has 2,703 edits each year. This is not abandoned. This is active. He says he extracted the database credentials from the source code and queried it. Got back real names, real companies, real LinkedIn profiles. Speakers from Accenture, Denmark, and Copenhagen Business School. Not test data, not John Doe. Real people at real companies who have no idea the information is exposed. This is not hacking. This is 5 API calls from a free account. He says Lovable patched this for new projects. They never patched it for existing ones. He said he tested both today. A project created in April 2026 returns 403 forbidden. The same developer's older project actively edited 10 days ago returns 200 okay with the full source tree. Same API, same endpoint, same free account, same session. One is protected, the other one is wide open. The first HackerOne report was filed March 3rd, 2026. Lovable marked it triaged. Then they shipped ownership checks for new projects and left every existing project exposed. 48 days later, nothing has changed. They chose to protect new users and abandon everyone who already built on the platform. So if you're basically, what he's saying is, if you're an old user before the hack, your stuff is still exposed. If you're a new user, your stuff is safe or safer. He says it gets worse. Every conversation you have with Lovable's AI is stored and readable through the same bug. I'll just say, if Lovable was publicly traded, their stock would be doing horrible right now. I read the full chat history of a project built for a real Danish nonprofit. The developer discussed database schemas with the AI, tables with email, first name, last name, date of birth, company, job title, LinkedIn URL, Stripe customer ID, and the AI generated SQL migrations. Superbase credentials appeared in the conversation. All of it is readable by any free account. People tell the AI what they want to build. They paste error logs. They discuss their business logic. They share credentials. Lovable stores all of it and exposes all of it. What? Stored? Wow. In a database? Being able to be queried from SQL? This is I don't know what this is. I'm not no cybersecurity expert, but it sounds bad. Maybe it sounds worse than what's really happening. I don't know. Lovable takes to the account April 20th, 12:50 p.m. We were made aware of concerns regarding the visibility of chat messages and code on Lovable projects with public visibility settings. To be clear, we did not suffer a data breach. Our documentation of what public implies was unclear, and that's a failure on us. Specifically for public projects, chat messages used to be visible. This is now no longer possible. When it comes to code of public projects, this is intentional behavior. We have experimented with different UX for how the build history is surfaced on public projects, but the core behavior has been consistent and by design. Importantly, for enterprise customers, being able to set visibility to public for new projects has been disabled since May 25th, 2025. Okay. Then they had to amend it again. And Lovable says this is bad. This is so bad for a company. I got to tell you, where the attorneys at? We're sorry our initial statement didn't properly address our mistake. Here's what a public project on Lovable means and how we got to where we are today. So then they go in and they explain what a public project is. In the early days, people didn't know what Lovable was capable of, so we wanted to make it easy to explore what others were building as a way to spark ideas and lower the barrier to getting started, like scrolling GitHub or Dribble. You browse projects to see what's possible, then go building your own. So people signed up knowing it was public. When you create a project on GitHub, you can make it private or public. Lovable worked the same. Users had public or private option right in the chat box. A public project meant the entire project was public, both chat and code, just like public project on GitHub, we thought. Over time, we realized this was confusing. Many users thought public just meant others could see their published app, not the chat of an unpublished project. That's reasonable. On the free tier, users originally couldn't create private projects. They had to upgrade to pay to do so. In May 2025, we changed this. Users on the free tier could choose to make their projects private. For enterprise customers, the public visibility setting was disabled altogether. And in December 2025, we switched to private by default across all tiers. We also retroactively patched our API so public project chats couldn't be accessed no matter what. Unfortunately, in February, while unifying permissions in our backend, we accidentally re-enabled access to chats on public projects. Oh, this was reported through our vulnerability disclosure program via HackerOne. Unfortunately, the reports were closed without escalation because our HackerOne partners thought that seeing public project chats was the intended behavior. Upon learning this, we immediately reverted the change to make all public project chats private again. We appreciate the researchers who uncovered this. We understand that pointing to documentation issues alone was not enough here. We'll do better. So like I said before, we've got to bring back the humans. The humans got to come back, because this could have simply been somebody saying, hey, AI, because I've had this happen before where you're working on an AI project and like you've manually updated something in the code, and the AI, you ask it to make some other update and it reverts back to the old code, changes your old code. It can get nasty. It can get really nasty. Okay, let's just be real about this. Let us be all real about this. So there's the Lovable hack in a nutshell. We'll try to keep you up to date on everything. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. I'll see you back here for the next update. If you've been watching this channel, you already know the game is rigged. You invest your hard-earned dollars and Uncle Sam reaches in your pocket and takes a chunky chunk. Or worse, the major players won't let you have real assets like gold or silver. So I used a complex system of AI agents to find a trusted physical gold connect that I could use for myself and bring to you. Now, after a few meetings, I was able to partner with I Trust Capital, and the gifts keep on keeping on. They are giving me $100 to give to you when you open and fund your account today. The minimum is only $1,000, so it's already a 10% gain on sign up. Use my link in the description box below to sign up to start getting tax-free growth with a Roth IRA. That means you keep every penny on the upside. 24/7 real-time trading at actual spot prices. That means you pay for gold and silver what they actually cost at the time. 0 monthly account fees, so you don't have to worry about that. Institutional grade custody means your money is where the big boys keep their money, so it's nice and safe. Full control over your retirement account. Bet you don't have that, because you now get to decide what to buy and sell and when. Go to the description box below. Sign up. Use my link to get your $100 funding bonus today.